Hello everybody, this is your friend, favorite channel, Speckblocklime here to react to another video. From this time coming from the channel Suzy, and it's a second part to another video I already reacted to before. The video is called Girls Steak and Shake Part 2. So hopefully you've seen the first part of the reaction and his video, and now you're gonna see the second part. I mean, you want to see the whichever order you want, you can, but just the working order. I don't want to say too much because I want to get to the video so I don't distract, so I can connect a little better to the other videos. So here we go.
So I'm like, are you sure you want me to do this? He's like, pull the car over. So I pull over and the car pulls up behind us. And I'm like, listen dude, if you get out the car and they start shooting, I'm gonna leave you. I'm not trying to die tonight, alright? I'm your boy and everything, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, it's a crazy situation.
He takes off the seatbelt and he gets out the car, right? Now I'm sitting here looking over my shoulder, and my foot is hovering over the gas pedal, and Newton starts walking back. He's like, "What's up? What's up? We got a problem? What's up?" Guess who gets out of the car? Just take a wild guess. The passenger door opens. Out steps the girl from Steak and Shake who came over to our table. She gets out and she's like, "So what's up boys, where's the party at?" I see this and it's like, I put the car in park and I get out and here's my car, here's their car, and the three of us now are standing in the middle, and I'm thinking, okay, she got out the passenger side.
I think that
who was driving?
You don't even
it
know
had to have been the other girl from Steak and Shake. I walk over to the passenger door and I bend down and I look in, and sure enough it is the girl that was at Steak and Shake that didn't say anything. And I'm just like, "That was you driving back there?" She was like, "Yeah." And I look down and she's driving a stick. Wow.
Yeah.
So she's like, you can sit down if you want. This might take a while.
Who can drive stick.
I'm like, "What do you mean this might take a while?" And I look up at Newton, and Newton and the girl are making out already.
Ooh.
That's like a record right there. I've never seen a hookup happen that fast, okay? My first question out of my mouth was, where did you learn how to drive like that? That was my first question, because this girl came out of nowhere, like cloak device, Batmobile type stuff, So I'm talking to this girl, I'm like, "What's your name?" She's like, "Oh, I'm Heather, da 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 da." I just start asking her a question just to feel her out. I'm not trying to let my guard down to this person that just chased me until I get an idea what's going on. So I just start asking her some questions, like, where do you go to school? What are you guys doing? Do you guys do this often? And this girl actually has a really good head on her shoulders. And we're talking, I'm like, "So, what are you doing?" She's like, "I'm in college." "Okay, cool, what are you studying?" She's like, "I don't know." So I'm like, "Well, what do you want to do when you get out of college?" She's like, "I don't know, whatever." So I'm just thinking to myself,
just having regular chats.
I hope you don't think I'm overstepping my boundaries. We don't really know each other for me to be asking you this, but don't you have any goals in life? So she asked, she's like, "Well, what are your goals? I hear you talking a lot about goals. What are your goals?" So right now I'm going to school for film and television, and that's what I want to pursue in the long run. So pretty much, my goals are very specific. The more specific you make your goals, the easier the pursuit of those goals are going to be. The better picture I have, the easier it is for me to make all my decisions over here. Like, okay, this decision probably won't take me closer to the goal. It'll probably take me further away from it. And then I can hear myself talking, so I'm like, what, I'm going to shut up, because I'm not trying to start preaching to you or anything like that. And she's like, no, you're making sense. I like these kind of conversations, and I don't have them often, so you're making sense, so keep talking. What we pretty much got to the bottom of in this conversation was she was allowing herself to be limited by other people. Other people would tell her stuff, like her parents would say, "You can't do this, you can't do that." Them putting their limitations on her. I look up, and Newton still making out with this girl. So me and Heather keep talking. Something I shared with her too, I better say this on this video so I can remember this later. It's a good idea to tell the people in your immediate circle what your goals are. Their reaction will let you know immediately. Like if you tell them, "Guys, I'm going on a diet," and then one of them goes and starts laughing,
high school,
that'll tell you something. "Okay guys, I'm going on a diet, I'm trying to lose 20 pounds. all those friends of yours that are in that
things.
circle that bring you cake
But also,
and
try to find a
cookies,
balance.
it
You
forces
can- don't
people to show
overexpress
you
yourself, I
how much
think.
they believe you're going to accomplish, if that makes sense. Think about that.
Hopefully your friends and family.
So then, you
will be
know,
critical about
again,
what
I can hear myself talking. I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to shut up.
Their
I
lives are
did
really
not
separate
really
from yours to a
think
point.
that this whole thing was going to end up here. Like, when you were chasing me, I wasn't thinking I was going to end up here in this car with you talking about goals and career paths in life. She's like, no, you put a lot of stuff into perspective. And I look up, and the other girl, I don't even think I got her name. Anyway, the other girl is coming back to the car, so I get out, and I'm like, Heather, it was nice chatting with you. And they reverse and leave. And we got in the car, and it was silent for a second, and he was just like, oh my god, dude, oh my, wow. And I'm like, yeah, that was pretty, that was pretty random.
Yep.
Yeah,
kind of thing to happen.
wow, you're right. Wow is right. He's like, dude, what were you doing back there? Tell me, man. Tell me. You know, in my head, I'm like, do I give the guy a response? Like, do I tell him what he wants to hear? Like, oh my gosh, man, we were making out. Dude, I was all over her. Like, do I give him that response? Or do I tell him the truth? So I kind of paused for a minute. I thought I'd give him a taste of both. So I was like, well, man, you know, it was nothing. We weren't doing nothing back there. And he's like, man, tell me, man. Come on now. What were y'all doing? So I'm like, well, to be completely honest with you, man, we talked about her career paths, her goals, her accomplishments, her dreams. And I looked over at him, and he's just looking at me like, are you being serious? I'm like, yep. He's like, okay. Okay. These are just the stories that I can share with you over the internet to whoever's watching. Just imagine what I can't tell everybody.
I'm sure a lot of people have stories in
Crazy
life
situations
can't say.
come to me. I just tend to deal with them in a manner that normal guys wouldn't. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, I'm done. No more.
But yeah, interesting way of seeing things, you know. So yeah, that's the whole video, like complete 2 parts. Hopefully you guys check out the originals. Check out his channel and all his other videos. They're really good. He's a really interesting guy. But yeah, that was a really interesting video story. You know, I like hearing it. Crazy stuff that happened. You know, crazy stuff. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe my videos. Hopefully, and you hit that bell notification button so you're told about it. Oh, and even though I don't think I've said it in any videos before, but I'm sure you'll know about it anyway. In the description down below, I'll try to put a link to the video and hopefully the channel so that you can know where to see the original stuff. You know, I'm grateful if you give my videos a view, hopefully, but hopefully you give theirs like a view first. You know, let's see where we can go from here. Anyways, I think that's it for now. Take care of yourselves.